Hey guys, I'm Dirk Deuce. This will be my first video on Manor Lords, so first of all, thanks for pulling it up and checking it out. We're going to be covering a few things, my opinions about the game. This isn't my first impression. If you guys want to see the first impression, we did stream it live on YouTube, so head over to the channel, check that out. Really worth the watch. I think it's about 2.5 hours of content. Pretty enjoyable though, if you enjoy Manor Lords content, or if it's your first time checking it out, this video here will be a good start for you. Nice. Probably gonna be about 2 episodes here. It's about 45-minute episodes. I'm gonna try to keep it trimmed down to just the necessities, but I hope you guys do enjoy. If you do enjoy, please hit the subscribe button. I could really use some more support on this. We just swapped over from Twitch, so we're still getting the channel set up. But other than that, guys, I really hope you enjoy, and leave a comment if you really liked it, and a like would be appreciated. He's over there. All right, I think we're gonna set our wood cutting. Oh, because we need good amount of trees. Yeah, we might clear out this side of the road. So let's do construction, timber. There's so many trees uproot, but I need it somewhere close to where I'm gonna have the storehouse. I think I'm the storehouse at the base of the hill, because there's a hunting zone right there as well. So yeah, 5 trees right there. He'll get on that. We'll put our food production right next to that. And there's our food production setup. Might as well set up our roads for the village to start here. I like to set up like kind of a city circle spot at the beginning. I think it looks really good to have like a kind of like a square like this. Just like that, we kind of over city square. We have that. We'll set some spare roads branching off down to the main road. And look at that. We got like our hilltop set up here, looking really good. Our starting quests. Alright, and this is the priority build. We need logs coming in. Without timber, we'll have nothing. Now that we have that, let's watch them throw... What? They just almost finished the hunting camp before the logging camp. Yikes. The good news is both these things will be done in record time. Oh, don't slow down time. Let's get a family assigned to go hunting. I should get 2 of them assigned to go hunting right away. Set up for the whole hunting zone and let them get to hunting. You 2, begin. Don't be procrastinating. We're hungry. Get to hunting. They'll bring over the second log to get this done. And those 3 will get that thing finished up. Just love to be able to just go in and walk around and look at this beautiful stuff that they build. Sir Fabio is here to inspect. I don't know if this is up to code. This fails to sustain a good winter, I'll have you beheaded. Yes, must be beheading. Dirt is getting on my beautiful pointy shoes. Imagine getting my pointy shoes dirty. Somebody will die for this. There's a man with a cart. Imagine that. He has a cart, and we have 2 tents. Now he's bringing a deer back. Look at that. Let's get this set up for processing. Let that pelt down. Grab your bow and arrow. Oh, you're going back in? Are we creeping? What are we hunting today? Let's just find out. I'll we slowly sneak into the woods. Oh, you've got a deer as well? Jesus. You guys are very fine hunters. I already bagged a couple of deer. Anything less than a perfect shot will see me execute you right here. You have 1 chance to impress me, and there's your deer. Don't miss. A drawback. You get to live today. You hit your shot. Very impressive. Did I say you could whistle, peasant? Unbelievable. Thinking that the freedom to whistle. I suppose we'll leave you alone to haul back your deer. That is acceptable. Alright, and the timber camp is done. Let's go. Get people set to work on that right away. Let's clear out that entire area of trees right there. Okay, that leaves us with one family, but no timber, so let's actually just get everybody assigned to this for now. We'll get food brought in. Does it cost me anything to build a granary? Oh. Granary. Cost me 2 timber. The storehouse is also 2 timber. Last one we didn't look at is fertility, emmer. So I think we'll do the farm over here. Oh, it's so far away from everything though. I don't want to ruin that. What if we do like a side of the hill farm right there? It shouldn't be too steep, is it? We were to just put in fields. I'm aware of how to build with this. Oh wait, where's my... Oh, my border's right there. Oh, so we gotta be careful. So we're gonna put in 2 fields because you want to do crop rotation. There's our farmland. We put the farmhouse right there, and bam, we've got fields. We'll do an emmer, do crop rotation, then we'll go fallow, and then we'll do barley. And same over here. We'll go emmer, rotation, second year we'll go barley, and then we'll go fallow. So there's always something working every year. Oh, actually, wait. I screwed that up. So if you start with that, then we want you to start fallow, and then go barley, and then go emmer. And you'll go... So you get the first year off. So yeah. And you can have year 3 or 2 off. There we go. We have our field priority set. Then the order will grow. Food so it doesn't go bad, and then we can build our storehouse nearby. My only worry with the granary being there, we'll have to put like the berry thing like right here at the back end of it, just so that everything gets into that granary. Or maybe we'll do a berry granary up here. I think for my plot of land, for the barony, I'll put it right here. No way there's no farm buildings in the region. We'll have a farm built at some point, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty expensive, aren't they? Yeah, Tusk's tools, which we have none of, which we need to establish a trading post first. I get to work on the construction project, please. I gotta walk that thing all the way back. Let's relocate this, actually. I can't fit it in that tiny little gap there, shoot. It needs that much space, huh? Oh, we can put it right there, perfect. Our ox's name is Jacob. Task guide is coming. So it's April. We have food. And our granary project will get working soon. But for now, we'll stockpile some timber. We're good on food, so let's pull one worker off that to go work on other projects. I need the granary built. It's just the small details this guy focused on in this game that make it, I think, what it is. Because if you look at him... Oh, did I just delete that field on accident? I did. That's impressive that I did that. Like, he strips the wood of its bark. He makes actual planks out of it. Like, the detail that goes into this game is phenomenal. He didn't skimp around. He didn't shortcut it. He went all out. I think that's what makes this game what it is. It's gorgeous. I think this game's gonna have a combat system. I think it's just immaculate. A combat system will be involved in this game. Look at all that meat sitting out. Need to get that in that granary done soon. And just like that, we return to look at our beautiful granary. All that it's elevated, they did everything right, the cart's there, like it's, oh, the immense detail. Just awesome. The small details, it isn't perfect wood, it isn't perfect anything, like it's all very well built. I mean, you can tell how much time he spent getting out. Oh. Floating cord, oh floating cord. But still, looks fantastic all around. I'll assign one of my free workers to the granary to get work going there. We have 8 timber, which means we can get the start going now. We need to get our firewood supply going. So I want to have that set up before winter comes. I think I want to put that up. Actually, wait, to replace that farm we accidentally deleted. Whoopsies. And there's the farm that we deleted on accident. We can put our wood cutting place right here next to it. You can clear out this little patch of trees here and over to the berry place. We're also going to get our berry collector set up. Put him like right here. Not too far of a walk from the granary. I know I was a little worried about that, but it shouldn't be a problem. Because I also want to slot into the center here is a tavern in the middle of town, because I don't think the church will fit. Oh, the church would fit. So maybe we'll do the church in the middle of town here. And put the church right there and the market next to it. Because the market doesn't take as much room as I thought it would. If you look, the market space is rather small. Once the homeless tents are gone, we'll put up our market and it'll look really good. Still trying to get a good, solid understanding of the market, but the more I like play, I think the more I get to kind of like, grasp that and what it's for. Alright, and we still have some leftover timber, so let's get our storehouse ready. We put it snapping to that road, so look. Actually, no, we'll snap to primary road here. Just like that. There we'll have a storehouse. And just like that, kind of have all of our industry concentrated down there, because our first row of houses are going to go right here, and we're going to expand towards the center. Actually, we might not. We'll probably start putting our houses up here, because we have so much industry space. We have hunting, we have our mining, more berries, more wild animals. We even have a stone deposit. Wow. Look at that, the Layfield area. Oh, I haven't renamed us, have I? We're not the peasants of Layfield. No, we are New Haven. Just like that. Let's grab New Haven. Bam. New Haven, explode. Lohendorf, and Neuenfurt. Wow, I'm just gonna slaughter these names real quick. Don't mind me, guys. One of the cool features of this game, guys, let me zoom in a little bit here, is that when you buy this other land, because you can claim this other land with influence, I don't think you can in the demo that we're playing, but like you'll be able to expand over all of this land and battle and conquer and take it all, and you'll see the cities as they're going up, because you can see our outline from zoomed in all the way up here. You can see the farmland, this granary, you can see it all. Certain resources are in certain areas, like there's only clay right there. I think it's the only clay in the region. Wow, that could be dangerous. That'd be a hotly contested square. I think if it was me and I was playing, I'd go for Lohendorf and then that, and then probably Neuenfurt, and that'd be my region I'd try to defend. I'm curious if they have the map go bigger or not, and add more regions, if that's like an option or not. But it certainly is something beautiful. He definitely didn't skimp on the world. Oh. Alright, welcome back, guys. Here we are. We have our foraging hut, woodcutter, and I upgraded our granary while we were gone. But I think by upgrading this granary, I bugged the game out. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Now it's done. It said 0 of 1 for a little bit there, which got me a little bit nervous, but now we're back to it. So they'll build our storehouse, and once our storehouse is done, we're going to be ready for our next quest and putting up these houses. And the reason I upgrade my granary to large right away is it gives it a second hand cart, and food is less likely to spoil in the large granary than it is in the smaller one, or go bad from weather. So it's always a good investment to upgrade to granary right away. So we've got our woodcutter and our foraging, which is amazing. And right now we don't really have any free families because we have all of our hunters and our timber guys working. As well as I have somebody working in the granary to make sure the food gets into storage. But considering he has no work, I'm guessing he is working. So yeah. So when we have idle villagers, there's something cool you can do. Enable idle laborers here. And anybody that's not doing anything will wander over and work on that. Normally they work on construction as well. If that's like the primary thing people without work do, is work on construction. So if you don't have any construction, it's really nice to turn that on for one of your food producing buildings, so that your food supply is never in danger because you've done so much of it. It's time to construct more stuff, starting with the well for the people. Let's get our well installed. I think we'll put the well, needs to be near a water main. Put it right there, right next to all of this. It'll be perfect. Near the center of town for our people. So we're gonna put all of our houses and all that there. And then we'll start introducing burger homes. Not houses for burgers, but burgers are a type of people, if you are unfamiliar with this. You have burgers, peasants, and artisans. It's a really cool aspect of this house to be able to, like, or not house, but a cool feature to this game, that they have the 3 different walks of life. He announced a while ago that he wants to have like central spread, meaning that the center people near trade, near the church, near all of that will have more wealth, and the wealth kind of ripples out and expands. So the edges of your town will be your peasants, and then it'll go to your burgers, then your artisans, and kind of centralize your city. And obviously it keeps expanding out and they keep going and going, but it makes it a really nice feature, I think. Do all that. Oh, surprised we haven't had any rain yet. The rain in this game is gorgeous. Absolutely immaculate to see the rain when it comes down. We also notice here we have a bunch of this just the stumps. You can see how much they clear cut when they clear in this game, and it does regrow in this game. But the crazy part is just seeing, because I had my first playthrough I did on live stream the other day. We clear cut like all of this area, and you can see a couple, you know, new growth trees, not too many, but they, like, late game you'll clear cut whole woods. It's really about like spreading out where you're cutting your trees from and all that. Otherwise you'll just wreck everything. Here we get to see a beautiful well built by our man over here. My good sir, with the bowl cut, very well done. Maybe one day we'll let your family live here. Yes, very well done. Maybe you'll get a house. Here's our beautiful well. I love that they have like this old weight system. Like it's, oh, everything's so to the times. It looks so good, and I love this aspect. Everything's very strictly followed in terms of like the times. He doesn't jump ahead. There's not any question marks. Everything is to the time period it's supposed to. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go in my tiny doorway I don't fit into. Look how tall I am. You can tell I am the superior being. I don't fit through doorways. Yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous here. If you get our top-down view, oh, we gotta look down on this. Gotta look down on your peasants. A little too far. Like, just look at that. Fires burning, the beautiful views, all of it. Just spectacular. Our head. What is that? The wheels. Man's in turbo mode, but it's not really going anywhere. And all of the axle also spins. You can see it, the whole axle spins. But he's putting in work with his hand cart, and we respect the man. You couldn't go a little faster. Like, come on, get some jog going. So I'll beat you to the granary. And I have pointy shoes and a cape. So now we're just gonna kind of wait for our wood pile to go up. I like to get all 10 of my timber at one time, so I get all the houses going in one area, and we can show you awesome house building mechanics that this game has. So until we have 10 timber. And here we go. We actually have 11 timber. Our tree cutters have been going to work. So we're gonna start building these houses, and I think we're gonna need extra construction people because building these houses is going to take a lot of time. So let's get to work. Curious if I can build this whole neighborhood this way. If I rotate it, oh, that's too much. So I can do 3 giant houses, and I don't like that. So let's actually redo it. We'll have it so they're facing the bottom side, because I'm pretty sure we can fit, yeah, 3 large houses just like that. I mean, look at that, perfect slot size. A lot of land, big backyards. So you'll notice that the plus here. Once that gets wrapped up, you'll see you can build in the backyard. You can let them have chickens, goats. They can have all sorts of awesome things in their backyard that play a big role in like food production, utilizing extra backyard space. I also love the free build feature. If you guys didn't notice that there, you can build your house as long as it plays 4 points. You can build it however you want. I can have a weird triangle take up this entire neighborhood. Look at that bendy house. Or you can have like, it's just nice to not be restricted in how you build. But we need to cut down on our timber, guys. We have more people for construction. Our granary guy shouldn't be doing anything, so he'll automatically help. But timber guys are always working on timber. So we'll let's get to construction going on the houses, and we'll see how it looks at the end. Alright, as we cut back to it here, guys, we have 2 of our 5 houses done. I just want to show you something cool about another aspect of this game that I think really sets it apart from everything else, is that the houses and yards and everything are dynamic, so nothing looks like the same. There's so many different models of the houses. Like this one's a little cube, no hard corners, the walls are different materials. When we rip over to this one, you see it's got a different... Poor man's got to climb up to his door. Don't mind me just hopping on up to my door here. But like, it's different material, it's a different shape. It's similar positioning, and I think it's just because of where like the yards are laid out. But he's got a weird abandoned cart in his backyard. That guy's got a shade rack for his outdoor supplies. A couple of outhouses with paths that lead to the outhouse. It's just an awesome little details this game has that just it makes the world so beautiful and lively, and it's just couldn't imagine it any other way. And it's so beautiful but runs so well. Granted, I have a decent rig now, but I mean, I'm on ultra settings and all the advanced graphics you can go on, and I'm still getting 100+ frames when I play, which is just awesome to see. Oh no, mother, I have no legs. Wait, I have legs. They're back. I will say buildings aren't solid until they're built, which could lead some pretty funny stuff with the AI. You'll see them clip through some interesting objects in doing so. Let's just get ripping until all 5 of our houses are done, and we can see our beautiful little housing block. Alright, there we go. Our new development upgrade. We are now a small village. Awesome, right? But with the building these houses complicates our situation. Before we only had 5 people, now we're up to 13. Because now our settlers have brought their families, their wives, and kids come over. And in doing so, it means there's more mouths to feed. Now we gotta build a couple, we gotta upgrade our burgages, add the food stall, build our market. So it complicates our situation because now there's more people to feed. Because the kids are here, the families, all of that, which really makes it more of a challenge because we have to worry about that. We'll get our market stall area installed here. And get our firewood and food vendor set up. Get our firewood vendor. Actually, need to get shopping. I don't think we have any firewood for the winter that's coming up. So we got those 3 gonna get installed. Let's get somebody working at our wood cutting lodge, and he'll get cutting on these trees right there. While we were building those houses, I assigned more people to pick berries because with all these extra people coming in, we need more food. Food is becoming a priority, considering that we just are not getting any new families. I will say what's nice about this game is that people don't just move to your town if there's no houses. They actually wait for a home to be built, because without a home, it's like, who moves somewhere without a house? You know, like, you gotta line that up. Like, settlers just rolling, hi, we're here to like work in your town, we have no home. You have to build houses. People move into those houses after they're built. Oh, that timber came down loud. Whoosh. No timber shout, no, nothing like that. Just gonna let people get hit by timber. So we got all that built, but I think winter is approaching us and the dangers are coming. We don't have as much food as I'd like. We don't have any firewood. Oh, that's something I haven't noticed yet, is that there's charcoal in the game. In the demo, there's no way of getting charcoal. There's no charcoal pits and any of this. There's no way of getting charcoal yet. Or say charcoal, like fires, basically. So I'm guessing that'll come post demo, but and considering this is just the demo and this has as much content as some city builders that are full releases, is crazy to me. I like to think about how far this game is going to go. So here we go. We're gonna wait until probably winter here. Start getting everything built. All right, well, it's October. We're almost at our winter months. Preparation for winter is coming. As you guys can see, I only have 2 months of supplies available. It's mostly because the firewood isn't there yet, but I don't think we're gonna have any more expansion to my village. I have the wood to build another 5 houses so I can get another 5 families in. The problem becomes when you move more families in is you need more food, and I want to have 3 months of supplies minimum. So we won't be doing any expanding to our food business. Over the winter, we'll probably build a farm, so we're ready to farm once it comes, and we'll start getting those houses built. But during the winter, this game does not allow you to gather berries. The berries go dead and dormant, so we need to focus on getting that food number and all that up to, like, I'd say 5 months. If we have 5 months of stuff, we can start building those new buildings and houses and have enough food to survive for a little bit while all of our people are, you know, working on what they're working on. Cool detail I haven't showed yet also here, guys, is that like the number of logs over here corresponds to how many logs you actually have, combined with how many logs you have at the logging camp, obviously, but like we have 9 there, and I'm pretty sure we have 10 total. So there's usually 1 down in the field right there. Yep, there it is. So there's other timber. Like, everything matches up. Same, like, pelts, on the other hand, don't quite as well. Obviously, because they hang on the rack, and after so many, they just kind of bleed together. But same for firewood. I think they're moving our firewood. I think all of our firewood is still at the woodcutter place. Yeah, they haven't moved at all. So our firewood supply is just sitting there. I need to get somebody working the storehouse, but we're out of workers. So this winter, our storehouse worker will probably get to work and move all of that stuff to where it needs to be. But it's October. More families means more mouths to feed, and more mouths to feed means we'll drain our food supply before it comes back around. And considering we'll be relying on hunting throughout the winter to keep our food supply where we need it to be, that is the worst decision we can make. So let's jump toward to winter and let's see the beautiful snowfall. Oh no, did that just happen? Oh, it did. Our food stocks were damaged in our food stall here. So basically the snow started coming down and there was so much food here that was left out that it kind of went bad. So some of our food stock went down, but we still have 6 months of supplies, which is the amazing news. We have a lot of firewood, we got 6 months of food, so when it comes time, we'll be ready. And while we were riding out our time to winter, I decided we would build our trading outposts because we have so much wood. Basically, our goal here with this is to get people to work on getting money together so we can buy tools to build our farm. Once we have an available person here, we're gonna, oh, no, not that. We want to open our commodities list. Actually, wait. Is the leather, oh, our tannery doesn't take anything, so we're actually gonna build a tannery. Get somebody working on our tannery. Because with our tannery being put in, let's actually rotate that. I feel like we're getting clustered over here. I want to put my farmhouse right there by the farms. So let's put our tannery down the road here a little bit. After roads. We'll have our tannery right there by our hunting area. And then we'll turn our pelts into our pelts into leather. And we can sell that leather for a lot more money. And once you get the money we need, so that comes summer, we'll be able to put in our farmhouse and get our first fields planted. And really start to feed those the quantities of people we're going to go from. So I bet you by next winter, we're going to feature a population closer to 60. So we have all this timber being built up, and I'm actually spending a shit ton of it. I spent a lot on the livestock trading post and on the actual trading post. Let's take the person off there. I have somebody working the storehouse already. Somebody's working the granary. So yeah, we'll end up having them take work on the tannery once that's installed. So we'll cut to the tannery being built and actually guess how the tannery is going to work and how beautiful it is. And it happened again, our firewood stall. So these market stalls aren't good storages. Stuff can go bad in them if they're overfilling the stock. So if it's at like 20 out of 15, it'd be bad and the food can go spoiled. So we want to try to keep it at that number. Normally you put people in there, but our population's so low we can't. This game's working is based on families. Families have a job, not each individual person. So we have 15 people. We only have 5 families we can assign to work on things. We can only have 2 families assigned to timber, 1 assigned to the granary, 1 to the storehouse. Like, you gotta be smart with your family distribution. Family, not family. Our tannery is about to wrap up here. And with our tannery, we can start turning that leather, our pelts into leather, which is really big for us. So let's get our spare family assigned in there, and he'll get to work and getting that into that. And once he's done turning these pelts into the leather, we will get him shifted over and working on what we need, which is trading those pelts for money to buy tools that we need, because when we have the tools, we can build our farm and start putting in chickens and goats and all that in the backyards over here. So let's see how he does. Come on down here. Ooh. We get to see Earhart and his wife working on the pelts together. Like I said, it's families that are signed, so both of them will work. Oh, they're walking on something there. So, like I said, tanning and working on the hide, turn it into leather, and then putting our leather logs there to be covered in snow. I'm not a fan of that. Let's get those in storage. And now that we have all of that, we're going to cut back on our granary worker. Actually, no, we won't. How are we doing on food? We have 6 months of food. We'll pull our hunting guy and put him over here on the trading post. So he can, not what I want to click again. I always click that on accident. He can start selling our leather. Basically, we don't have 0, and we have 5 in stock. So he'll sell every pelt that we have. And then we'll get him to buy some tools with the extra money. I'd like to have 3 on hand. So he'll work on that, and he'll be a traveling trader, meaning he'll grab the supplies he needs and trade it out. Normally you only have like 1 person that's working here and 1 being a traveling trader, because 1 will bring the supplies to the trade house, and the other one will take it to the destinations and keep it supplied. But we're so low on population that we can't really afford to do that. But the good news is we'll be able to build more houses soon. Here he comes. He's coming home. We'll greet him on the road. We'll see how his travels went. The weary traveler. Did you get me my money? Have you brought back wealth for our town? I love he's got the stick and everything. Later on you can upgrade him to a cart, but a cart is a commodity item that we don't have available to us in the demo. So he's got this awesome jank bag, as I like to call him, the janky backpack, with everything that he needs. Basically a makeshift rucksack with everything attached. And he'll get us money. he'll sell all of our leather and buy us hopefully tools with it. He did sell our leather, so we have 6. The problem is he can only carry 1 at a time. He can only carry 1 thing of leather at a time. When you get the cart, they can carry so much more. What's the cart upgrade? Yeah. Trading carts a lot of times up to 20 goods in progress. Sadly, it's a work in progress. But that's crazy to think that you go from 1 to 20. So you really start exporting goods. But I think carts are pretty expensive is what they're going to end up being. So. Good news is we're doing... Oh my god, we were low on firewood. Wow. Now we're up to 10 months of firewood, though. That's good. Here I'm going to town over here. There's our timber fallen tree. Very nice. Such a big fan. So, with that being said, we'll keep cutting and waiting. So here we are, coming up on the end of winter. Our timber stockpile is good. We'll be able to build like 8 new houses and really expand our population. My goal is we have our tools, they're here. Which means I'm actually going to spend a lot of this timber right now on building our awesome farmhouse. So we'll put this right across the street here. Actually, I think we're going to plug this right there. It uproots less trees. And try to kind of, you know, I try to not really region lock things, but like all of our industries here, our housing's going up here. I try to spread it out. I'm trying to work on doing that to myself and not do kind of modern housing, like suburb style blocks, like try to, different sized houses, different looking, different shapes, all of that. But with it being February and we still have 5 months of food left, we'll get that put in. We'll make that the priority, obviously. Let's get that to a priority 3 so it gets done first. And then we'll start putting in our next rows of houses so we can have workers. So wonder if I do that. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, it's crossing the road, that's why. I can go to there. What if I rotate it? What's the problem here? Oh, it's too steep of a hill. Oh, see, there we go. Now we can get 4 involved there. That'll be 4 more houses. Then we'll build one right here. Yeah, brand new houses will go in, and by the time fall comes around, we'll be ready. So let's see. Or I should say spring. Yeah, by the time fall comes around, I hope we have more people and more money. But here we go. Oh, and it's done just in time. So there's the farm. Our beautiful farm once again. They need to get better at putting stairs in, because that's... hopefully that's been noticed throughout this demo, is that there's not a lot of stairs, but we can see our beautiful barn here. I'll go on a walk inside. Can't really see very well. Got the barn space. And the farmhouse. Oh, we're stuck on something. Excuse me. Excuse me. How are we doing on money? We have 12. How much does it cost us? I want to get another ox. It costs us 10. Let's import another ox. Because if we can get another ox, we can move logs and everything else way more efficiently. It's super important to construction is having oxen. So they'll get that moved. These houses will get installed, which means more families will move in, hopefully. Hopefully we get new families. How are we doing on firewood? Well, we won't need firewood again until winter, so we take him off of that. The berries aren't back in yet. We're still waiting. We will get people assigned to the farm, though. So they should be getting to work on a field. I don't care which one they pick. I just want one field being worked on. We hope we get some more houses done so we can get more farm stuff done before it gets to summer. Alright, as these last couple houses go in, you can see we're kind of getting our population sorted here. I got 4 workers working the farm now. I mean, we're not going to get a full field done, but we will get a good set amount of, at least, you know, plant done. I don't think we'll get a full plant in, but we'll get something. Also, I like that they added, you have to rotate crops, because basically after every harvest, the fertility goes down if you were like you're destroying the land. So you need to rotate and do all of that in order to have any hope of the land maintaining its status. So, but we call that there. And we will kind of just be waiting. We're already do a reorganization of people distribution. Actually, let's do that now. So we need to get somebody in the granary. Let's just kind of look at where we have everybody right now. We have our 8 assigned families. 1 tanner, 1 trader, 1... Then we got... Why are there so many tanners and traders? Oh, that's their family. Okay, so we want to look at assigned fam. Oh, and then go to retinue. Okay. Looking mostly here. The tanning family is actually pretty good. Oops, didn't mean to click escape there. Right, close the window manually. So the trading post, and we have our tannery, which is just doing great. I think we're kind of, yeah, we're good then. Take our parts off the tannery. Think our berry bushes is ready? They are. Let's get them getting berries and getting our food supplies up. Because we need to get ready. Because we're going to have a lot more people coming in now as these houses get done. And while I'd love to say these fields are going to be perfect, I don't think they are. Is it not built? Oh, we need to timber. Somebody's working at the logging camp, right? It's like, what's going on here, buddy? What are you doing? We need more timber, sir. You're holding up everybody without the timber problem that we have here. I want to get my windmill put in so we can get that grain into flour and that flour into bread for winter. But it's only March. We have a lot of time. It's only March. Now I'm going to get somebody working in the storehouse and the granary again. So that's a big problem we're having right now. It's population. Thankfully, we have all these plots going in. We've got our 4 farm workers. We won't have any more there. That we don't need to... Oh! I stopped hunting. That's what I did. So yeah, we got to redistribute all of our families here. That's kind of our debacle here, is that we're low on families. Alright, that concludes episode 1 of our Manor Lords content. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. If you guys have any comments, throw them down below. I'll try to get back and answer them as best I can. We'll be coming out with episode 2 here in the next couple days. And if you have any questions, let me know as soon as possible. But thanks for watching, guys, and look forward to seeing you in part 2.